Alright, I'm back. We doing the Virgo December reading. How y'all liking when I see what's coming? Um yeah, let's see what's coming. What's expected of you guys to become? I'm watching BoJack Horseman, by the way. Hmm. Back in the 90s, it was just a very famous TV show. I don't know what it's. What's this? God damn. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I like this. I like this. We got Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, Lovers Reverse, and the Judgment. I like that. I like that though. Reason being is because the judgment is upright though. I don't know, it could be judging of some sort of truth, but I kind of feel like I like it though because it's Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups and the Love of the Verse and the Judgment. That's just basic clear that something isn't going to work. Like that's like the inevitable aha type moment. So that's why I said it could be coming out some truth about a relationship, cheating, whatever it is, or just a friendship relationship, something that necessarily don't work. The Seven of Swords is like a very sneaky, manipulative of hardship. Sometimes it could be um ooh, Queen of Pentacles in the chariot. It could be Queen of Swords. Wait a minute, god damn. It could it could be shit, let me get my words together. Seven of Swords is a very unclear, decisive energy, manipulative, sneaky, just not the best energy for anybody to be moving forward in. You got Emperor and the Page of Pentacles as your overall mood. On the bottom of the deck, we do got the Fool, which I like that. Five of Pentacles reverse, which I like that. Nine of Cups, the World, High Priestess, Seven of Cups, and the damn Temperance. One more, I gotta pull one more. Ugh. But you got Two of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Ugh. Ooh, all right. With the King of Swords, I said it could be some legal matters going on, separations, or whatever the case may be. Darlene! Mm-hmm. But anywho, Two of Swords with the King of Pentacles, that's the energy of. That's kind of like an energy of stifleness. Two of Swords is kind of like somebody who tries to see the embetterment of a situation. Sometimes it could be some mental fog type situation, or sometimes it could be divided loyalty. Sometimes it could be a stalemate. But it depends on when it comes to career, finance, opportunities, relationships, or necessarily at where you find yourself or planted yourself. You got Temperance reversed, but you also got the Seven of Cups. Temperance reversed and the Seven of Cups. Wait a minute, Two of Cups. That's a Five of Cups energy at play. Ugh. Temperance with the Seven of Cups, though. This could be somebody trying to soothe pain in certain situations, like seeking something instant or not seeing things. This could be the head in the clouds. Somebody could be trying to manifest something, call in something, even if it have to do with money or abundance. That Seven of Cups is like, it's up there, but not necessarily knowing how to bring certain things down. So that's the Temperance energy. So it's kind of like in reverse for something else, like what you pouring into your cups, whether that is drugs, sex, however you soothe yourself or whatever the case may be, like looking for some internal peace though. I will say that though, but this could have been a relationship though, being fascinated by somebody or in an armor or whatever the case may be, and then just going to shit. Anywho, but you got high priestess though, or whatever the case may be. But you got the world and the Nine of Cups And the Five of Pentacles, though. The word with the Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles is definitely like somebody trying to straddle both sides of the fence or necessarily trying to figure out a relationship or withstanding in certain opportunities or with people. Ideally, though, because like the Nine of Cups is too rich to bounce back, to come back. So this could be like breaking up, wanting to revisit something, or necessarily trying to get back on the same page, even if it's out of infidelity, a fallout, or a relationship. Judgment could be just uncertainties about something because they're going to get two of swords here though, because Seven of Swords is a truth, like a coming clean. When it's reversed, the Five of Swords is after the fight. So this could be like old pain, old wound situations, trigger topics, emotional conversations, like, but Seven of Swords, it depends on with the intention though. You hear my message? Is it back? Okay, yeah. I forgot where the fuck I was though. Oh no, I think it was at the Seven of Swords. I said it depends on like if we on some type of recuperation coming back or wishing to be seen like differently. I said the Seven of Swords kind of tricky though because it depends on like the intent because Seven of Swords is not a very nice energy. It's very manipulative, sneaky, condescending, out to. But Seven of Swords turn over a new leaf. We will see, but it can go two ways or whatever the case may be. Like I said, somebody working hard to be seen differently. No, all right. Then the last card we have was the food. Yeah, it was. I've been gone. My bad. I didn't get my snacks. But let me just eat up potato chip. Okay. Okay. Anywho. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 okay. First card out, we had the Seven of Swords. We had the Judgment. We had Queen of Pentacles. We also got the Five of Swords. For some of y'all, though, that Seven of Swords with the Judgment and the Queen of Pentacles, I said that is completing some type of karmic cycle. I don't know if it's like steady behaviors though, because the Queen of Pentacles is again, it's not a very nice energy. The Queen of Pentacles is a very dark, malignant energy, sociopathic, mirroring the expectations of certain people that they want. Queen of Pentacles could be the expectations of equated to relationships connected with others, a maternal type energy where it's a very dark, controlling, manipulative energy though. So for some of y'all, this could be judging a person, or this could be some truth coming forward about certain ways or certain expectations. This Five of Swords is like waving a white flag, as I explained. Sometimes there could be an argument, miscommunication, wanting to start over or come to a place again. You got Two of Cups though. So that's what I said. Then you got a Chariot and the Queen of Swords. And you also got a Two of Wands though. So for some of y'all though, this could be like you hear me say, like I said, this could be coming to the realization about something that is just not gonna work no more. Especially with the Two of Wands, like indecisions, the wanting to cut something or someone off. Or for some of y'all though, that High Priestess is that it could be dealing with some sort of truth or wanting to come clean. Speaking to someone else though, like it's kind of like somebody's fearing this sense of judgment because Two of Wands can be a judgment type space basis. Queen of Swords sometimes can be a very cruel person, emotionally fed up, forceful when it comes to certain things. So for some of y'all know this Two of Cups kind of gives me two different people with two different standpoints because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody like that's kind of like a dark witch. And we speaking of that, but it's a very negative type personality, very disassociated from life. So it's kind of like they're trying to be self-fulfilled with certain things. The Queen of Swords could be an energy of where you hear me say like top tier Virgo energy. Just had to throw that in there. Like persnickety, mean, perfectionist, like just looking for certain things. So you got Two of Wands though. So that's why I said look like two people. It's hard to please though. All right. You got Lovers in reverse. I said that though. Then you got Three of Swords and the Sun. And you also got Emperor here. So that's why I said for me and the Page of Pentacles though. Like I said, that's kind of like coming to a realization though. Page of Pentacles though. If we're speaking of friendships or certain expectations of people, this is like fair weather friends, fair weather people, opportunistic individuals. It's like the lack mentality though. It's kind of like somebody that doesn't want to build, so it's based off certain expectations. Because that's why you had the Seven of Cups, like not seeing people for exactly what they are. Now, keep in mind, this could be anybody in your goddamn life. I just want to say that though. But this Emperor energy though, I think when it comes to like masculine energy or executing though, like somebody's not very accountable though. I will say that because lovers is an accountability card and mirroring. So when it comes to executing decisions, if it's like dealing with love or men that you necessarily talk to, it's like somebody's not necessarily accountable for taking on certain actions like, oh, I should have slept with this person, or I should have did this, I should have did this. Like this is that strong top tier energy when it comes to masculine energy. So this could be somebody though. I kind of feel like it's that though. If it's a relationship, dead ass. If this is a relationship though, this could be with a father or just you. I kind of feel like this is somebody that's not accountable though. Lovers is cheaters. Judgment sometimes could be expectations or experiences people have with you. Hmm. Hmm. All right. So let's keep going though. All right. Wait a minute. Still, when you be apart, saying why you don't need me, but you know you don't need me. You got Five of Pentacles, you got Ace of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Death energy. Yep. Yep. Basically, you hear me say before I pull it in more cards, it's Five of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. So this could be like, I don't know what I could get in, like somebody want to start over again. Or like coming through something like an argument or a miscommunication where somebody wants to put in the work independently. Nine of Swords here, though, this could be somebody that's like in a state of guilt. So I don't know if it's genuine, though. That's why I said the Lover's card is not upright, though. The Lover's card is reversed. So this could be somebody that's going through their own stages of grief and certain opportunities where they could be taking on just the wrong and feeling like they have to reach out or necessarily talk to an individual and it doesn't come to a state of like necessary changes or whatever the case may be. Like it really doesn't though. Like it really don't. Like it don't feels like it's genuine. Because if the lovers was upright, I'd be like, all right, okay, let's go. But for some of y'all, I think it's just a realization of the Nine of Swords. It's like putting you here to where it's like guilt, remorse, shame. What should I do? Da 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 da. Like that. Like, you know, just a typical, oh, I'm not in a relationship, da 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 da, this didn't work, or I'm dealing with heartbreak, so I'm gonna go do this, or I'm gonna do this. Or for some, I just could be losing somebody or someone, though, because this is a death card, though, but I kind of feel like it's transformations, though. Devil reverse, though, like I said, just because you be you, I don't know why this kind of feel like a Five of Cups energy, like a grieving process, because you do got Three of Swords, like coming over some form of heartbreak. It's like somebody wants a new start. Oh, let's start over. But I don't know. That's why I said that Seven of Swords threw me off. Wait a minute. Yeah, Ace of One. As I can now before we switch dicks. Wait a minute. Hermit. I'm gonna show y'all all of them different here. Girl, one just hit the flow and they got time for this shit today. Alright. Ten of Cups. I was finna say family. I don't know why the fuck I was finna say family. This kind of gave me like family like situations. Same thing. Seven of Cups, High Priestess, and the Star. We line them up first. Then we got Magician, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Hermit. You see that? Then you got this. What's this? Eight of Wands. Then you got King of Wands. But then you got what's this? Ace of Wands. This Four of Wands. Yep, 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 yep. Let me line these up. Let me pick the ones about the flow. Let me pick these about the flow, sweetie. I'm sitting on my hair. It's annoying. Ooh. Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. All right. Oh, let's get into it. The Ace of Wands with the Four of Wands. This is a newness, like it's starting with business, partnerships, relationships. And this kind of like a because Four of Wands sometimes can be a marriage. Like I said, if it's a relationship, commitment, staying with somebody though. The lovers is somebody that's not accountable though. I kind of feel like it's somebody that's going through their own grieving process for certain things that they necessarily did, but it's not like necessarily change that comes about it though, because you got Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, and the King of Wands. If this dealing with a relationship matter, the King of Wands could be a very A very selfish individual, somebody that's a cheater, pumpkin eater, but at the same time, it's kind of like it's a controlling factor though when it comes to actions though. So it could be somebody could be working on their anger, their actions of how they be able to deal with certain things or being so quickly reactive though. You got Eight of Wands and Magician. Some of y'all suffer with a problem with magic though. Some of y'all are quick to run with magic. I'm saying you got the Magician, the Queen of Pentacles, I'm surprised the Page of Pentacles. Some of y'all suffer with magic. And you got the Hermit, which is a sage energy. Some of y'all suffer with just quickly running through magic. That's where a lot of y'all hardships coming through. I said that there's so many people in this year was like receiving the energy reciprocated back to them. Then you got Ten of Pentacles reverse with the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords though. I said that though. Some of you like this magician here could be somebody that's always because Queen of Swords sometimes could be a healer as well as the Queen of Pentacles when it's upright, but somebody intentions is not necessarily right. I don't know if it's a person or certain situations though. For some of y'all, this could be with a job though, dealing with a boss that you feel like you could be that person, or somebody could be cheating somebody out of financial opportunities. Because the Six of Pentacles is buttering somebody up, an abuse of power, and then a Ten of Swords. So it could be with communications or matters of money, though. So Ten of Pentacles, it could be somebody arguing about money, finances, opportunities, and then it goes to the Ten of Swords. Somebody could be bad mouthing somebody, misleading with communications, though. Ten of Swords is betrayal, though. That's like in the back, though. It's like the ultimate kill, though. That's why I said the Seven of Swords didn't feel like it was very genuine, though. I just feel like this is an emotional guilt trip. Somebody maybe coming into awareness about their own beings and things, how they perceive certain relationships, though. And then now turning into this, oh, I'm ready to, like, that's the second Nine of Swords. Then you got the Star and the Page of Wands. Six of Wands and a Hermit, though. I don't like that, though. Because it's like somebody trying to, it looks like a tough spiritual journey, though. I don't know. It kind of feels like that, though. With that star there, Page of Wands, Six of Wands, that's the Seven of Wands energy. We ain't got that, though. You take that from the three that put you back at the four, and the Four of Wands was reversed. So, yeah. And the number four is not a stabilized environment. I don't know though, but the Six of Wands with the Hermit though, it's kind of like somebody trying to be like somebody though. 'Cause we do got Ten of Pentacles though. This could be family, younger siblings, or whatever the case may be. Because you got Queen of Page though. This could be a child or family expectations or drama, or whatever the case may be. But it looks like somebody trying to be like somebody though. Because look at that, you got the Six of Wands. That's the sense. You got the Hermit though. So for some of y'all could be trying to navigate your way through the Hermit energy necessarily, like the Dark Knight, wisdom, inner knowing, like it's I don't know, but it could be a child, like somebody trying to force, like this like Ten of Wands. It could be emotionally taxing. So somebody could be forcing somebody with like it's a father figure, like, oh, you supposed to do this and you supposed to do this, or a mother figure trying to force somebody to be like this though. It just feels like that though. I don't know. I feel like somebody it's like their intentions of saying like, no, you should do this, or somebody's looking up to somebody. Because look at this, looking up. So this could be you self-reflecting over your actions or whatever the case may be, being the Page of Pentacles, whether it's an opportunistic individual, a child, a person, or whatever the case may be, and being seen the shit they do. Or you like somebody's like, does this make sense? It's kind of like somebody's like, oh my god, I want to be just like you, da, 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 and then they don't know the shit that you necessarily done. So maybe this person's intentions or you self-reflecting somebody else, or whatever the case may be, not knowing like their trials, tribulations, or them. But this is Virgo energy. Let me just say that. Oh, but that's what it kind of looks like, though. I'm telling you, though. But for one of y'all. Mm-hmm. Seven of Cups. I want to say that somebody got some unhealthy coping mechanism skills. I will say that though. Somebody is a Seven of Cups is somebody that's like that's like because you got an intuition though. Ten of Swords though, if it's like a family member, whatever the case may be, this could be like the mental cloudedness that they go through, or whatever the case may be when it comes to certain things, how you or someone else perceives certain situations. So that's why I said that though with the High Priestess though, because the High Priestess would know though. in the Seven of Cups though. So Seven of Cups sometimes can be an emotional baiter to me, but it's also clear for emotional thoughts though. So that's why I said this could be somebody trying to drink, smoke, whatever they can to suppress pain to be able to tap into this high priestess energy though. But I still feel like somebody's like, oh, I want to be like this. Because keep in mind the page of wands is also a younger child, younger person, whatever the case may be. So it's kind of like somebody's looking up to somebody though. Don't know what the fuck that's about. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Do I got some more cards over here? What cards I use last time? What cards I use last time? Alright, I'm trying to see so we can wrap this deck up. You don't need to same two by day. If I stop all the way through, it's just not meant for December to talk the fuck out. Does that make sense? Alright, bottom of the deck, we got five reverse. I'm gonna show you what fell the fuck out. You got hair fun reversed. Six of swords. Ooh, this did feel like a marriage, though. I did feel like that, though. Ooh. Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. All right. Let me pick it up and show you again. We're crossed. I don't know what to do with them. I'm gonna keep them crossed. I'm gonna show you though. Page of Swords reversed, Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Then you got King of Pentacles again with the World. And you got Queen of Cups, which is also sideways. Okay, let's go with the sideways. Sideways, which is Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Though for some of y'all, though, I told you I kind of feel like that's that Seven of Swords intention. Though somebody get caught up in certain situations because of them not knowing how to process certain information. Though the Page of Swords, this could be a person that's very sneaky, malicious. Sneaky, manipulative, repeats words, gossip certain situations, so somebody speaks before they necessarily knows full intentions of certain information, whether it's old or whatever the case may be. So that's why I said it kind of feels like you may be giving somebody an apology or somebody else may be giving somebody an apology. There's certain information that was lacking here though, because the Page of Swords is not a very trusting person when it comes to intellect or certain information. So this could be a friend, cousin, family member, because you did see the Ten of Cups though, so this could be around your own happiness, work, or just how people vibe or how they get down though. You got King of Pentacles with the World though. That's what I said, and the Queen of Cups when it comes to emotional happiness, stability, and certain things though. So if this work though, kind of feel like some of y'all may be depressed though, because King of Pentacles is like where you lie, your roots that you necessarily build with people. So this could be like you hear me say somebody looking up to somebody, wanting them to be a certain type of way. That's why it kind of gives me like somebody's like, oh, I want to be like so and so, but they don't know, right? But if it's work or whatever the case may be, I don't know if it's somebody wordings, commentations, or certain expectations that triggers this emotional response that goes within that requires some type of change though. It kind of feels like that though. And then we go to the Hierophant with the Six of Swords, Four of Swords, wait a minute, Four of Pentacles, shit, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and then we got the Moon. Hierophant reverse, the Six of Swords. Let's say that's Rose reverse. I did feel that though. In the Moon, what is that? That's the plane. Hierophant, Six of Swords, and the Four of Swords. That's the Ten of Swords though. It is though, because Four of Swords is not being able to accept counsel though. Four of Swords, there go that truth that's abundant the lies we tell, the secrets we keep, the ones and the dead that we lie within. So for some of y'all though, this Hierophant, wait a minute. This Hierophant with this Six of Swords, though, this could be like a style of teachings or methods or certain practices. So for some of y'all, though, if it's like a job, I don't know if it's like the way situations are turning. It's kind of like some of y'all are like, I'm out. Like, I think that's what it is, though, because somebody may have started a job when they was necessarily younger. So the pages sometimes can be 18, 20s, mid 20s or whatever the case may be. So it's kind of like somebody's like pushing now into a mid position of wanting something different or whatever the case may be. Because the Four of Pentacles, maybe it's expectations of certain things where Four of Pentacles is like greed, materialism, power. It blocks certain experiences and perceptions of life though. You got Ace of Pentacles, which is the three. You got Ace of Pentacles takes away from there. That's the Three of Pentacles. We won't know how that is, but I'm getting it's reversed. And then you got the Moon, though. That's why I said, yep, 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 yep. It kind of feels like I'm thinking if this got something to do with career. Some of y'all started off in the job really young, or field, or a certain situation, or whatever the case may be. Seen how shit turned and don't like that shit. And it's like somebody's like, "Oh, I want to be like you. I want to be like you," and you look like, "Bitch, you don't even know." And like, but on the flip side, if this is a relationship, it kind of feels like if somebody was in a relationship or a commitment, this could have to deal with cheating or certain infidelity type matters. Somebody guilt plays them, and now this is where they come forward and tell us the truth. Like, does it make sense? Now it tells the truth. I don't know. Like, and it's like if they come forward and they tell the truth, it don't comes from a place of like change. It's like, oh, I'm just venting this to say this how I feel. But if that's how you feel, though, that's gonna get you to the door to that hermit energy. You gotta state those intentions, because if you pull out those intentions, then that's when you reap the consequences. Does that make sense? But one of y'all though, I will say this though, are very abusive when it comes to marriage. Let me say that though. Let me say that though. Or whatever, because like when you are moving, because the Hierophant though sometimes can be unorthodox teachers on certain spiritual matters, not traditional though, right? And the reason why I said that though, because you got a magician in the Ten of Pentacles, and a magician is a person to me, is a person that dresses it up and makes it look good though. So this could be suited around family situations, life, careers, and it's kind of like making something look good until it doesn't look good no more. So this could be the intentions of something, style, relationship, commitment. Mm, but it's about money though. Because I think for some of y'all though, it's like job careers. I think some of y'all though, Ten of Pentacles is like worried about greed, money, materialism, families arguing over money, stability, not creating legacy, something long term, or whatever the case may be. So it's kind of like that though. Because the six though, and it was the four though. I don't know. Some of y'all just couldn't break even. I say that though. I don't know why I keep saying it though. It could be you or somebody else, but it feels like somebody can break even. All right, let me hear a wrap up of this. We'll be 27 minutes in. Girl, Tower reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Not a good. When I say that Three of Pentacles was reversed. No bill. Oh, but look what we have here though. And one more. Bam. And then look what we got here. Bam. Wait a minute. And then we got one more. Bam. And then we got the damn King of Swords reversed. That started off this whole energy. And keep in mind, the King of Swords sometimes could be somebody that's very crude, stoic, and emotionally manipulative when it comes to wordplay. So the King of Swords would know certain information or don't know, but you would never know because they have just enough and not enough. So this could be a masculine or a person though. King of Swords sometimes could be a marriage or certain relationships coming to like a legal withdrawal. But it could be like you hear me say this communication though, because I'm saying going back to the Emperor energy, this could be somebody looking up to somebody, finding out their true intentions and necessarily how they are. This heartbreaking news. You got Five of Wands and the Five of Cups though. But the King of Swords will leave out certain information purposely to cause this type of bullshit though. Then they go into the Five of Cups, and then here's the Two of Cups is at the bottom behind them because some people don't recognize what they necessarily destroy, right? With his family's commitments, relationships, with the Ten of Cups, happiness, expectation that takes away five, that puts somebody in emotional stability. Then you got Two of Swords. Six of Pentacles could be blackmail. I will say that though. Then you got Two of Swords, visiting of an ideal, or certain expectations. Then you got Wheel of Fortune. Wanting to be done, I don't know. Wanting to start, because like I said, if it's some relationship, some of y'all kind of like, I want to start again, but you don't know. But I kind of feel like it's like an act. Because I told you this year was ripping the trees with a lot of people. I was like, think about it. COVID had you excluded from certain people that you knew that had bad habits, certain situations, and now all of a sudden they popping up. It's on you. You make them damn decisions. We got Three of Pentacles here. We got Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. These two I don't like though. Because this is a family though and expectations though. That Three of Pentacles and Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords or whatever the case may be, or just intentions that's necessarily growth or younger years. Self-reflection though, the Knight of Cups can be somebody that's very selfish, two-faced, gossipy, malicious, con artist. Knight of Swords also can be somebody that's very tyrannical, hard to talk to. You tell them something, they run with it. You know, it's like a great debater though. So for some of y'all, in this Three of Pentacles though, if it's like relationships or certain expectations, it's like commit this. Like that's why I say so it won't seem misleading. So if you're trying to go to somebody and say, "Oh, I apologize," da, 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 make sure you let them know. Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's like some type of change or growth or coming to some type of place, which is the Knight of Swords, a slow, steady movement though. So for some of y'all though, it's like y'all been trying to avoid dealing with certain blowbacks. That's what it kind of feels like though. And I think that's why a lot of lessons been hard for you, because it's not being emotionally honest though. As we wrap this up though, because I thought we was gonna get another dick out. Ooh, I gotta fix my kids. As we wrap this up though, that's why I said some of y'all trying to avoid a tower. So it's kinda like y'all trying to sneak or whatever the case may be. And I think that's this energy here. Where it's like that martyr. And then still causing chaos and confusion. The number 5. Yep. So this is a family though. Ooh, let me just say Jesus. Um but yeah. Three of Pentacles and Knight of Cups though. But anywho though, like I said, if it's a family matter or like somebody's at a place of grief or wanting to fix something or whatever the case may be, I would say, if it's like an apology, just say, "Oh man, I'm just apologizing for this," or somebody saying that that's that. Apology doesn't come with change behavior though, and I think that's where some of y'all get like messed up. Whether it's people in your life, your family, or these expectations, or with certain people where it's like somebody keep trying to avoid like emotional consequences. Does it make sense? I don't know why I keep wanting to say that though. It's like somebody trying to avoid skate by. Like, well, it's like no, because love is reversed and it set the scene. It did though. Though I say you can Google it though. That's a card that talks about accountability, mirroring, understanding, where it's love. That's what I said. Some of y'all kind of gave me career like some of y'all sick of y'all job. I would say that. When you sick of your job and you like, mm. This is like the environment don't mirror necessarily what you're trying to go after. But I like it though. Look at that, you got Empress, right? So that's why I said some of y'all trying to call relationships though, but I will say some just not working. I think that's where you come to the realization though, because some of y'all could be fucking on somebody that's in a relationship. Like you could be the married individual somebody having sex with, or you could be the married person that's cheating, or you could be the person that's like lying and not emotionally honest with yourself when it comes to relationships though. So it's kind of like this energy of this is not working for me. All right. Don't need no more. We had 30 something minutes for y'all. We'll do these though. That's what kind of feels like to me. So I'm sorry. But if it's a family matter though, hey, I'll tell you what a wise man is. You can pick your life, but you can't pick your family, right? Right. If you good, we all good, right? Right. Keep in mind it's the holidays though, so a lot of people gonna have greetings. Thanksgiving. Ooh, don't let your pride get in the way. Look at that. I said, Amen. And you gotta look at it though. A lot of family. Ooh, this fell out. Your dreams need a practical plan. That's reverse. As we wrap this up, shit. I got a burp. Shit. As we wrap this up, though, like I said, shit, where I at? Oh, let me stop shuffling. With this season, where you hear me say going into the holidays, Thanksgiving, um, Thanksgiving. Who else? Thanksgiving. Shit. God damn. Woo, woo, woo. Wait a minute, y'all. Pause. Hold on. Wait. You about to lose your job. Wait a minute. I'm trying to. Okay, there we go. Okay, now. So now with this holidays, you hear me say we just roll past Thanksgiving. When y'all see this will be after Thanksgiving. Then we got necessarily Christmas coming up, and then after Christmas, then you see all the holidays come around that's rooted around family relationships. Because after that, we got New Year's. Everybody always want to bring in a New Year with somebody, and then guess what? Post New Year's, we have Valentine's Day. That's why I said a lot of these shits may be like that though. Okay, your dreams need a practical plan. You are very close to achieving your goal, though. For some of y'all, though, I think some of y'all are not practical about certain things, though, because it's this do it so it's energy where it's like, it's a very ifness going back and forward about it, though. If you're not dealing with certain people in certain situations, it's like honesty where somebody's not very honest about certain things. You also got to show the world the real you or whatever the case may be. Like I said, for some of y'all, this is career, jobs, certain opportunities where some of y'all starting to recognize you don't like it. Meditate and contemplate. I like that though, because that makes effective decisions, whether that's prayer, sitting down with your own thoughts, processing certain things, and honesty about what it is that you need from people around you, what is it that you necessarily can give. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we got emotions already high. We got a new star that's coming. I like this though, because I said that though. Wait. I'm trying to pick the picture. Work through your fears and expect a powerful change, but it's reversed. That's why I said, yeah, basically everything I said though. So if you are at a place where you are trying to call into the new of being emotionally satisfied, it's like you gonna have to make the decisions and necessarily be comfortable with them. If not, it's kind of like fears is holding somebody back from expecting some form of a powerful change though. Because I think for some of y'all, the way y'all been maneuvering through certain things is this energy of, well, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to ruffle too many feathers. I don't want. So it's kind of like sneaking, tiptoeing around. So it's getting you like. It kind of gives me like somebody where you hear me say for people who ain't healed, right? They do this thing where it's like, oh, well, I see so and so do this, but they navigate this situation. I can do it too. And then when they go sit over here and they see this, and then they sit over here on the opposite side and they see that it don't work for them, now they just got information that don't work. So now if they don't watch what they say or do certain things, they try to maneuver in situations because they seen somebody else do it, but they don't know how to do it, so they create more problems in their life. That's the people who struggle with healing. All right, as we wrap this up, though. So that's what kind of give me that energy of, well, I seen so and so do it, so I can do this. Like, it's that type of energy. So it's like a tip top. But it's also somebody who does play both sides of it. I will say that. It's all about emotional understanding. All right, let's go as we wrap this up. Y'all, my last one for the night when I sit back and finish watching BoJack Horseman. Got the Hawk. Who had the Hawk? Gemini. Gemini had it too. Gemini had it too, though. Hmm. Damn. Okay, I think I'm just gonna start. Yeah, that's it. Because it's like they just gonna keep flying out. I said that though. You got rabbit and the owl though. Rabbit and the owl though, that could be fear about money. That could be scarcity situations though. The rabbit necessarily is kind of like a fear based card where I tell anybody if you see a rabbit in your waking life, chase that motherfucker away. Like that's an old tale, old saying. Like when you see a rabbit pop up, that's based around fear. So internal fear of certain situations though. For some of y'all though, this could be money though. That's why somebody's so money driven or focused on it. Like you gotta figure out what's next. For some of y'all though, it's like career opportunities where you may feel like you have been cheated out of someone, something, don't know. But then you got beaver reverse and the elephant though. And fear necessarily is about resisting and emotionally closing out certain things. The elephant also, you hear me say, misunderstands fate, but it also creates blockages. So for some of y'all, though, it's kind of like fear is creating blockages. For some of y'all, we're necessarily moving forward and like understanding and the value of true self. Wait a minute. You got crocodile. This is the energy where you hear me say some of y'all are able to process, see certain situations. But you got the eagle, the fish, and the whale. Yep. The eagle is suspicious. The fish, you hear me say, goes against the current, gets consumed in other people's things and go weary. And the whale reverse, that's like somebody who has wisdom, but it's like inability to be able to follow them. So it says directly in the book, when the whale shows up, it's showing us, it's taking us how to navigate through certain places or whatever. That's what I said. Some of y'all force career places. I think some of y'all just don't like y'all jobs no more. I will say that though. But it's like some of y'all have kept on through it because of financial stability though. So you probably have been trying to navigate, figure out something else. For some of y'all though, this blockage is around money. That's what creates this greed, this power, control. Like that's what it is. Then you got crocodile energy though. Sitting back obsessing though. Cause that their blockages fear. And that's why I said fear creates this resistance though. Like it's kinda like somebody closes themselves off from the crocodile. Does that make sense? But the crocodile in this deck speaks of cooling off, being able to process, see certain things though. Mm. So it's like somebody may be closing you out or you closing somebody else out. But I kind of feel like this around money though. Anywho, you got the eagle, you got the fish, and the whale. And I tell you that's suspicious. Sees too much, knows too much. So the fucks with the emotionals. So this could be somebody, that's why I said going back to the people who say, oh, I healed. But they sit back, you hear me say, I'm watching other people navigate certain situations and they don't. Like y'all know the ones I'm talking about. Yep. Okay. And then we see him on TV. you got Dragon as the last card out. Confidence. That's it though. That's solar plex work. And that solar plex work. That is so. So solar plex is that's like your what's it is what's this is intestinal gestation just you know. What the fuck is that? Why am I doing this like y'all can see me? But it's like the just intestinal. So that's like with your bowels, the proper flow, releasing, like being so stuffed up or whatever the case may be like that though. Some of y'all might got that. I will say that. Like, that's a blockage. You do hard. Why am I saying that though? I gotta get out. But yes. So yeah, that's it though. So that's all I gotta say though. So for some of y'all though, I kind of feel like this confidence. Ego based, being able to exude certain things. Keep in mind, this could be anybody you energetically attached to, life, certain expectations. Or for some of y'all, this could be what it is to like have confidence, whether it's around money, because it's like money creates a power. That's why I said this could be some of y'all though. I would say that though. Mm. But yeah, okay, that's it. Ooh, my nose. But yeah, that's it though. So you figure it out. You work with it. Whatever messages hit, they hit. They don't, they don't. If it don't apply, let it fly. And that's my messages for tonight. So I'm going to bed. So this is gonna be a long 7 day process. No, how many? Maybe 8 days when I push this out. Though I'm not gonna lie. So I say I'm doing 2 a day. So good luck. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna name this though.